Phones, tablets, TVs, computers, and all other kinds of screens have taken over and changed what life is in the 21st century. Most people that live in a first world country have some type of screen and are looking at it during the day more often than not. The problem with that is that a lot of people who do use these various types of screens start using them more and more and more until it eventually becomes a problem. This is called screen addiction. Screen addiction affects so many people across the world, and it continues to get more relevant as every year more technology is introduced. The world depends on technology more. With this pandemic at hand right now, screen addiction has become an even worse problem as many people are forced to stay home to work, communicate, and play using screens. Even if you are using the screen for something productive, being behind one for 8 or more hours of the day is not very good for your health. Like I said, many people are forced to use technology for work and communication, but the problem really arises when it is time to get away from the screen and they choose to stay on or keep watching. Even though it is the human's responsibility to choose to stop using screens as much, a lot of the problem with screen addiction is caused by the technology itself. With many businesses in the technology industry competing for the user's screen time, several have many different components that can cause their users to get hooked. For example, many social media apps have infinite scrolling, which allows their users to continue scrolling through the feed without it ever ending. This can cause users to lose track of time and stay on the screen for a long period of time because nothing is telling them to get off of the screen. In addition, almost all applications on the phones have push notifications that alert people whenever someone posts something or someone sends them something. This can cause users to get distracted from doing whatever else they are doing and spend time on their phone. The worst part about these notifications is that even though you only get a notification to look at one thing almost every single time, this leads to the user checking several other posts, making it hard to get off of the phone.
After seeing how and why people are getting addicted to their devices, it is important to see the impact of this. Already, people around the world have been addicted to the internet, as the average user spends close to 7 hours online a day, according to a 2020 article. This number has only skyrocketed in 2020 with the COVID-19 pandemic. According to its timetologoff.com, UK adults spend close to 9 hours a day online, which is literally more time than people spend asleep. This definitely extends to undergrads and young adults, as 72% of teens feel like they should respond immediately to text messages, Snapchats, notifications, according to the same website. With such a high percentage of young adults prioritizing online interactions over in-person interactions, their productivity and academic success is bound to go down. I can tell you for a fact, as an undergrad, the weekend my phone broke, it was the most productive I've ever been in school. I haven't caught up on next week's lectures. There are many studies that support this trend. For example, a study done by the University of Hong Kong found that there is a strong correlation between increased screen time and bad posture, poor time management, and academic performance. Similar studies conducted that the world share the same conclusions. Furthermore, like any addiction, there comes withdrawals. In fact, a study done in a Turkish university found that addicted users, when not spending time online, were 6% more fatigued than their non-addicted counterparts. This fatigue creeps into their personal lives, allowing screen-addicted users to be less academically driven. To avoid wasting time throughout my day on popular social media apps such as Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, I have found that using time limits on these apps can help me and my productivity throughout the day. For one, this is my friend Zach, and he's been on Instagram since the morning, and I know he has a project due later tonight. Let's see how the time limit helps. In fact, on most phones, you can find which apps you use the most in settings. For me, I use social media apps the most, and thus have time limits on all of these apps. I also steer clear of using my phone before bed to avoid staying up too late and not getting enough sleep, which will impact my next day. Another non-technical solution to avoiding addiction to screen time is spending time outside or getting away from your environment where you study, just to get a little breather from your day. To avoid being sucked into my screen for long periods of time, I personally enjoy exerting myself by either going to the gym or doing at-home workouts.
Today, we're going to talk a little bit about one of the most popular yet addictive social media apps on the App Store right now, TikTok. TikTok is a social media platform where creators can make a variety of short clips or videos consisting of dance, comedy, and several other genres of videos. As of early November, TikTok has had as many as 800 million monthly active users around the world, and that number is still increasing. In addition, TikTok users spend on average almost an hour of their day on the app. So why does this social media app seem to be so popular and yet a lot more addicting than the other social media apps? Well, first things first, it starts with when you open the app. A video from your feed immediately starts to play and you are already hooked. As you continue to scroll, you see an array of different videos by all kinds of people. One main difference with TikTok is that instead of just having your feed consist of just the people you are following, it has something that they like to call the For You page, which picks up on which kinds of videos you like and puts them into your feed. This is done mainly by how you interact with different videos. If you choose to like, comment, or share a video, TikTok will note that and they will use that information to provide more of those videos. Those new videos can either consist of videos from the same user or ones that have the same hashtag in the description. The more and more that you use the app and interact with those videos, the more your feed will represent things that you have interest in. However, your entire feed won't be all videos that you will enjoy. And to be honest, that has a lot to do with how addicting the app is. Even though it is imperative to see videos that you like to keep you on the app, not every video has to be one that you love. You may be scrolling and see one video that you find really interesting or that makes you laugh out loud. And that one video, which releases a small hit of the feel-good chemical dopamine, can keep you wanting to see a video like that again, even if the next 5, 10, or even 20 videos aren't that appealing to you. Another reason why TikTok is so addictive is it keeps you engaged. With many of these video clips being no more than a minute long, and most are really only around 15 seconds long, the user will almost never get bored because they're always getting something new and exciting with every new video. In addition, unlike Netflix or YouTube, where you put on a video and let it play while you just sit there and watch, TikTok forces you to continue to actively scroll to watch new videos. Unfortunately, that's just the half of it. Making these short clips yourself can be just as addicting. With millions of different songs as well as many other user-created sounds, user-created sounds on the app, you can make almost any type of video that you want, whether it's a comedy skit, a dance to a song, or just a cute video of a baby playing with a dog. Also, TikTok provides a little more comfort than social media apps, allowing its users to create and post silly videos that would be a little out of the ordinary on some other apps. But what I think is one big thing that drives users to be addicted to making TikTok videos is the potential of success that it comes with. There have been many people to go viral for only one video on the app and turn it into stardom. One girl on the app who's just an ordinary girl before her videos started to get noticed. And now she has over 100 million followers on the app, and now that TikTok has started to pay some of their more popular creators, has made thousands of dollars from her videos. Like I said before, with the For You page, it is a lot easier for random people to see your videos, even though they're not following you.
TikTok is super addictive, as we can see with Justin's analysis. Our custom TikTok app will limit the screen addiction of users through various implemented features. One feature that can limit the user's time on the app and lower their screen time is that when the user opens TikTok, the screen prompts the user to input a time of how much they want to spend on TikTok. This will allow the user to hold themselves accountable by inputting a reasonable time to spend on the app. Once the time limit is reached, the app will close and won't be able to open for another hour. This will make sure the user doesn't spend the whole day scrolling without being productive. The current TikTok has no such feature because it allows users to spend an infinite amount of time on the app. Not to mention the algorithm finds videos that entertain the users the most, so they spend more and more time on TikTok. Another feature that can be implemented in the custom TikTok is a reminder that pops up when you have been active on the app for an extended period of time. This reminder won't allow you to interact with the screen and will stay on the screen for 5 seconds so the user can't automatically close it as soon as it pops up. This will give the user time to snap back to reality and rethink about how long they've been on the app. TikTok right now currently has something similar, as every once in a while, they have a video that pops up and advises the user to rest their eyes or to stretch. This isn't very useful because this happens only every once in 200-ish videos. And also, while it means well, it wasn't very productive because most users tend to skip over it in a heartbeat and get on to the next video. I know I do. Lastly, TikTok currently has a feature that allows users to send TikToks in a built-in messenger on the app. A counter feature text box in the messages screen of how many TikToks you're allowed to send to people per session could limit the screen addiction of many users. This will make sure people don't aimlessly send videos all day to other users. People will become more aware of how many videos they're spamming other people with. TikTok currently has no restrictions on how many videos people can send to other users. So this new cap and previously mentioned features will allow users to curb their screen addiction.
Screen addiction is a very real problem in today's society. However, with the right precautionary steps that will limit our screen time every single day, we can be able to live healthier and more productive lives. Thank you for watching.